This could potentially be the last game of the day. Vega couldn't take the game off M19. It was a little bit back and forth, but in the end, M19 did secure the win in the first map. It's going to be... It is a best of 3, so Vega Squadron can come back for this, make it a 2-1. If they can fight their way through this game, take it to a 1-1, and then push it to a third game.
Radiant team ban.
But for now, it is M19 in the driving seat. One more win and they do advance through the losers bracket. Vega could potentially be knocked out after this match.
10 seconds remaining.
It's going to be the Earthshaker and the Necrophos picked up by Vega. You've got Lich and Pugna on the side of M19, the bans. Enchantress AA Tusk being banned out by Vega Squadron. Meanwhile, Wisp, as well as the Night Stalker and the Nyx being taken out by M19.
Dire team ban.
Vega looking for the 4th ban. The Doom is going to be the 4th coming up from...
Radiant team pick.
It's actually going to be the Viper. Okay. So the Doom and the Viper make it into the 2nd bans. It's going to be the Bane picked up by Vega Squadron. M19. What are they going to go for? We did see the Pugna kind of destroy a team. I think it was actually Empire that destroyed M19 with the Pugna. It was very strong. Just with the Decrepified, the Netherblast, as well as the Daygons.
5 seconds remaining.
So M19 with the 3rd pick. They've got a minute and a half to talk their way through this, but then that will be all of the reserve time.
Team pick.
Earth Spirit.
It's going to be the Earth Spirit once again. I'm assuming Yume just really likes this hero, and it looks like Madden is still going to be the stand-in now for M19. We did see him stand in for the first match of Empire against M19 this morning,
10 seconds remaining.
which feels like a day ago.
5 seconds remaining.
Again, this could be the last game of the day. Can Vega push it to a 3rd? Vega Squadron just starting to burn into that reserve time now for this 4th pick. Do you want to be sure they get the right hero? The Bane is going to be able to do a decent amount of control. The Necrophos as well with the Reaper Scythe over the Fiend's Grip. The Earthshaker. So there is a decent amount of CC on the side of Vega. And they're going to be picking up the Queen of Pain. So that's going to be a decent hero if Pugna starts to decrepify himself with the Sonic Wave, the Scream of Pain, being able to do so much magical damage, especially when Queen of Pain starts to get the levels in those. Pugna does need to be careful about
10 seconds remaining.
throwing out the Decrepify on himself, just trying to protect himself because there is a lot of burst damage potential coming out now from the side of Vega Squadron. So M19, they've got themselves a minute and a bit. Just look for this 4th pick. They've got the Lich, the Earthshaker, Earth Spirit, sorry. It's been a long day. Yeah, they've got the Lich, the Earth Spirit as the supports. They've got the Pugna now picked up, I'm assuming for that mid lane. As they ban out the Viper, Queen of Pain is picked up for the mid lane. Bane as well as the Earthshaker. That could potentially be an off lane Earthshaker, though we have seen it as a support more often than not. And M19 now, they need themselves an offlaner as well as a carry.
Radiant team back.
It's going to be the Darkseer, okay? We've seen that quite a few times today. With the vacuum over the wall, you've got the Pugna's Netherblast that can go with the vacuum. The Chain Frost as well, Earth Spirit if you can get off a good Magnetize. So there is a bit of synergy there.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
As Vega. Okay, they have a minute and a half left, minute 20 seconds. They can think about this last ban. Think about what carry they don't want to be playing up against. Personally, we've not seen him a lot, but I would be very hesitant to want to play up against a Juggernaut or even a Slark. Both heroes, just because of the magic immunity they offer, the Purge coming up from the Slark, the Spin to Win coming up from the Juggernaut, it does somewhat deal with the Vega Squadron's side. Though he is a very single target focused hero, the Juggernaut, so maybe they go for someone else. If they want to go for that push. Maybe they look towards something like the Luna. Or the Chaos Knight. They've got the Sven still in there as well. So Vega do need to... Oh, they ban out the Anti-Mage. Okay. Okay. Makes sense.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So M19 got 26 seconds to come up with this last ban and then pick the carry hero.
Dire team
And it's going to be the MK ban out there, and then just under a minute, no, about 45 seconds left to pick up this last hero. M19. What do they want? What do they want to complete this lineup on the side of the Dire?
5 seconds remaining.
Ten seconds left. Sven wouldn't be a bad pickup at all, and it is actually going to be the Sven. Again, it goes great with the Darkseid, the Vacuum into the Stormhammer, the God Strength. Just be able to cleave people down. So Sven is going to be a great pickup here for M19, who are looking to finish this series 2-0 and move on through the losers bracket.
5 seconds remaining. You may now select your heroes.
Batrider picked up for Vega Squadron. It's going to be Afterlife. Is this going to be a pause 1? It looks like it's going to be a pause 1. Necrophos. Slayer in the off lane. With the Batrider maybe. Run a 2-1-2. But all the heroes have been picked up. We're just waiting now for the strat time to be over. We got Slayer on the Earthshaker, Aloha Dance on the Necrophos. We got Silent on the Bane, G on the Queen of Pain, and Afterlife on the Batrider. Meanwhile, inside of M19, it's going to be Muriel on the Lich, Pikachu on the Pugna, Yume on the Earth Spirit. As we just wait for everything else to kick in. Madden's going to be playing the Sven, and Funnick picking up that Darkseer. And again, surprisingly, they draft the Necrophos into the Pugna, especially when the Pugna is going to be able to do so much damage with the Netherward Blast. It's just, yeah, the Netherward and the Blast. Is Afterlife riding 2 bats there? Okay. Nothing skill up just yet.
Seconds.
As Necrophos could even run this as a solo safe lane, and they maybe go aggressive on the tri lane. But we're just getting a little bit of dancing about for now, Pikachu. Like Satan, let me Pugna. Sven. Oh, looks like we have an engagement over the top. The roller is going to come away from that Earth Spirit. He gets himself safely out, but it does mean they're going to be giving up a room. 3 of them going the way of Vega, and 1 picked up by M19. That's the start Vega needed. They need to do something to get a little bit of an early game advantage. So Pikachu, there is a rotation from Afterlife. The Fissure could come out from Slayer there as well to block him in. This could be potentially First Blood, the Shadow Strike. Pikachu getting pretty low. There's going to be the Decrepify, but it's going to be the Sticky Napalm keeping him locked in. The Fissure now goes down, and Pikachu is going to be able to get himself away with the Fairy Fire. It might just be enough. One more right click, and G does secure the First Blood. Meanwhile, bottom lane. Looks like it's going to be an aggressive try, leaving the Darkseer up against the Bane and the Necrophos. The Necrophos keeping himself up.
Denied.
Top lane, Funnick. He's just going to be hiding himself in the trees. The Iron Shell going to be taking Aloha Dance down pretty low, but he does have the Death Pulse. So a sustain isn't going to be the worst thing in the world. Meanwhile, back in the mid lane, Pikachu. Slayer is hiding there, looking for it, and it looks like the Bat Rider could go down. One more right click and it's going to be Madden that picks that one up.
You died well enough.
Meanwhile, they're going to make another dive onto Pikachu. Earth Shaker even is still hanging around there. But the ES is going to come face to face with the ES Slayer. Runs himself down to the low ground. And they might want to try and make a go of this. The Fissure comes out from Slayer though as the rune, at least on the bot, going to be blocked by the Earthshaker. And it is going to be there. He picks himself up an illusion.
The wages of fear.
What have we here? Yes.
Meanwhile, top lane, Funnick once again. Just trying to get whatever XP he can. As G, Pikachu, looking for the trades.
Too bad.
And ES coming in once again. Pikachu needs to get himself up, trying to dodge out the Fissure. The slow from the Shadow Strike though may slow him down just enough. The Blink comes forward from G now as well. Pikachu is going to try and deny himself to Roshan, just trying to juke round the side. The Fissure comes out, the Scream of Pain, and G picks up that second kill onto the Pugna, which is what you need. You can't really let the Pugna get a lot of free farm, get a lot of mobility and snowball up in this early game, because he does become a little unstoppable terror.
Over my dead body.
The stun comes in, the rolling boulder comes through now as well. Is there going to be a kick? Kick not skilled up, it is only level 1 onto the Earth Spirit, but Madden with the right clicks, it could be enough. Afterlife. The salve, is it going to be? It's actually Yumi going down, and now G on a killing spree in this mid lane. The Pugna needs a little bit of protection as the Earthshaker just starts to, I don't know, stalk the Pugna out. Meanwhile, Yume looking to pick up a little bit of XP in the mid lane, but he is up against G, who's level 4 now. The smash comes through, it's going to be off the mark.
Denied.
And Afterlife. Silent is hanging around behind. So Martin just backs himself away.
An exception.
As it looks like mid lane, G. Pikachu just doing a lot of harass back now that the Earthshaker isn't hanging around. If you can get the Decrepify and the bomb off, it might be enough, but G just outside of the range of that. Pikachu can't pick up this kill. Slayer trying to get himself in. Fissure is ready. There comes the Blink forward as well as the Shadow Strike, and now the Earthshaker is going to be able to walk himself forward. It's not going to be quite on the mark with that Fissure, but Pikachu tries to run himself away. The Courier coming in now as well. What's he got on? Just pops that salve, but it's going to be cancelled by the Shadow Strike, and Slayer trying to chase him down. As now Sven, Muriel, they are going to swap the lanes, send the Darkseer back down to the bottom lane, try and contest up against this Necrophos. Slayer though is there, the Fissure blocks, hits onto Muriel, and there's going to be a body block coming in. Madden, is he going to try and turn this around? There's going to be the Stormhammer onto 2, the TP comes in from Yume as well. Is he going to be able to get the boulder roll, or at least a smash or anything? Kicks the Lich back underneath the tier 1 tower. This is going to be bad for Yume though, if he takes one more right click and he can't get in range of the Ghost Shroud. Stopping Madden from being able to right click.
Don't burn your fingers!
So, as far as last hits go, Sven isn't doing too bad, he's middle of the pack. Funnick is actually quite high up there with 26, mid lane. They're going to make another move. Pikachu, the blink forward once again, the Fissure just trying to be blocked out, but it's going to separate. The Sonic Wave comes through and it doesn't even matter. G, able to take down, and now back onto the top lane. It looks like Silent. Are they going to try and make a move? The Nightmare, the Brain Sap. But the Warcry is used. Nightmare just held for now.
Pain without consequence.
Pikachu, the blink comes forward. Yume though, are they going to pay the price for this? It looks like Yume wants to try and go onto G, but the Scream of Pain and Pikachu getting pretty down low. The lifesteal not going to be enough as Slayer. Walks himself back up, trying to go for the Enchant Totem, but he's not going to be able to get himself in range, and G blinks back up with that Scream of Pain, and now it could be a double kill. One more right click Slayer. Going down to the tower though, Yume securing that kill.
Sound you ever hear. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And it looks like the push. This, the blink forward again. Yume being kicked back now, but the Fissure comes out. Is there a blink? Not up for the next 6 seconds, and the Scream of Pain wasn't on cooldown anyway. So G, just looking to put pressure on the mid lane. Vega, trying to do what they can.
Yes.
Top lane, they're making a move. The Batrider, are they going to be able to find the kill? It looks like Madden just backing themselves away. The Fissure could fly through from any second. It does block Madden, but it's not going to be the worst thing in the world, as Lich could be taken down. The Nightmare, the Enchant Totem, right click Muriel, trying to get himself back underneath the tier 1 tower, but going to be burned down. It's actually going to be Silent that picks up that kill.
I'll see you in your death dream.
Haste.
And now the Queen of Pain gets herself a haste rune, just running herself through the jungle, trying to find whatever kill she can. Is it going to be a blink forward? It's actually going to be the boulder roll towards the Queen of Pain, and it's going to be a little bit off the mark with the haste. That Scream of Pain, close, but no kill. And Necrophos sitting
Dire's middle tower is under
second in the
attack.
net worth. Seeing as the lanes have been swapped and swapped and swapped,
Worthy tribute.
him being there isn't, you know, the worst thing in the world. He is starting to catch up again. The Queen of Pain though, with these, how many kills does the Queen of Pain actually have, as we see a rotation from behind? 6, 0 and 0. Fissure being held, it does come out. The blink forward, the Sonic Wave is available though. The life drain coming out onto the Necrophos, but it looks like with the Reaper Scythe they are going to be able to secure the kill, at least onto Pikachu. Funnick now picked up as well. G, is he going to be able to blink himself forward and find the kill on Yume? It looks like he's just holding that Sonic Wave.
Dire's structures are
Bottom lane
fortified.
being pushed in by Vega. Yume just hanging around.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It looks like he just wants to pull this creep wave back underneath the tier 1 tower so it
Dire's
can't be
middle tower
forced in really. And once again, the battle lines are drawn, the smoke comes out, Slayer with the Fissure. Is it going to be enough to lock down Pikachu? Right click comes out, it's going to be, is there a blink forward with the Sonic Wave? There it is, the Nether Ward is dropped, but the Sonic Wave does come out. And they find the kill. Meanwhile, Muriel does secure the kill onto Afterlife. And these Earthshaker Fissures, you know what they say, ground super effective against electric type Pokemon, and Slayer seems to be proving it at the second.
Arms for the dead.
The boulder roll comes through. Silent though with the Nightmare. This could be bad as there's 3 heroes rotating over for the kill onto the Earth Spirit Fissure. Gonna be there, the Brain Sap as well, and the Reaper's Scythe. Alohadance finds the kill.
On the vine.
And then mid lane once again, Slayer coming in 2 seconds before the Fissure, but the blink forward as well as the Scream of Pain. Pikachu takes a Shadow Strike and now stunned up, but does get himself towards the shrine, so he's not going to be killed off just yet, as there is backup Funnick, as well as Pikachu and Muriel stacking up on the shrine. Now they're going to try and go for a kill. But at the minute, Queen of Pain is just absolutely running this show.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Madden though finds a decent stack. This is going to be farmed up. If we take a look at his net worth, it will start to... Oh, I didn't realise he was so low down. Half the net worth of the Queen of Pain.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Like I say, with the cleave, it should start to stack up. With the camps being stacked now as well. This one,
Radiant's middle tower
I
is
wonder if you
under
know
attack.
that's the... As the smoke comes up, 3 heroes. They're going to find Funnick. Is there a Fiend's Grip? There is. It comes out the Fissure as well. Queen of Pain blinks herself forward, uses the Scream of Pain. And G secures the kill once again onto Funnick. 9-0 and 1 now on this Queen of Pain. 9-0 and 1.
Yes.
M19 gathering around the shrine. It looks like they want to make a move behind onto the Queen of Pain, but if they don't have the lockdown to do it, the Boulder Roll's going to be off the mark. There's going to be the silence. Is there a smash to follow up? No. And Queen of Pain just walks herself away casually. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, the tier 1 tower has already fallen. Necrophos with the Ghost Shroud, and now they're going to go. G getting aggressive. The stun comes out, but Yume trapped in between 3. The Nightmare's going to be there as well. Funnick with the life drain, and it looks like it's not going to be enough. Pikachu tries to do whatever he can. The Chain Frost bounces around. Muriel does pick up Silent, and now Slayer with the Chain Frost bouncing back to him, caught out in his own Fissure, and he does TP himself away. So Madden got himself the Mask of Madness, and again he's just sitting 3rd in the net worth. He should start to catch up, especially if there is more stacks, but the way the Queen of Pain's going with that 8k net worth, going towards the Orchid now as well, this is going to be bad news for anybody caught out in the team fight, especially Pugna.
What have we here?
So another smoke coming out. The Sonic Wave is available as the bottle just gets G back to enough mana to be able to use it. Once again, Lich. Oh boy. Could be going down fairly soon. 780 health. It's not a lot as G reveals himself. Reveals himself with this ward. It's going to be spotting out 3 heroes. The rotation, it looks like M19 just want to pull themselves back. Yeah, and even the Sven keeping himself down to this bottom ancient stack now to look for the kills on the ancients, to farm that up and try and find his next item. And Funnock, of course, just runs himself in the middle of the stack, loses about 3/4 of his health just because. 15 minutes in, not even got himself. It looks like he's actually gonna not go for the mechanism and just go for the hood instead. Yume hanging around, but there is 2 heroes here. There's going to be a blink lasso available. They do get it off, and now with Silent being there as well, the right clicks the brain sap and it's just burnt down. And Firefly and Bane secures that kill. Meanwhile, bottom lane, the vacuum comes out. Slayer though hanging around. He does have his blink dagger available to him. Off cooldown in the next 5 seconds. If anyone inside of M19 makes a go. Top lane. Madden, there is a Fiend's Grip available if you want to try and get an attack on this Sven. No lasso, but the Fiend's Grip should be enough with the Firefly. The TP comes in from Yume, blinks himself forward. The Firefly, the Mask of Madness, he just runs himself away. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, it looks like they want to make a go. The Reaper's Sight is going to secure the kill onto Funnock. And now the Chain Frost is going to slow down Slayer, and the Force Staff saves Earthshaker's life as he was being drained down quite fast. So Slayer gets himself back to safety. G though, 9-0-1 still. Nearly 10k net worth as well, building towards the Lincoln Sphere. Got himself the Veil as well as the Orchid. And that's going to be big in the team fights. Being able to throw the Orchid down and then the Veil on top for the extra damage. Lasso used. It's going to be Funnock dragged back as well. The silence of Fiend's Grip comes out though with that Stormhammer. It cancels off the Fiend's Grip, and it looks like the silence of the Darkseer, the vacuum comes back, but he's not going to be able to get the wall. He's still not skilled that up yet. Muriel threw out the Frost Blast and trying to get up Ice Armor wherever he can. The Magnetize coming out. And it looks like Madden, is he going to be able to get himself away? Just blinks himself away as G finds himself a double kill. Triple kill even, may even find one more. Scream of Pain just coming off cooldown a little bit too late. But now this is going to be a tier 2 tower on the top lane exposed.
Yes.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The wages of fear.
G, do you want to make a go of this? But G's just so uncatchable at the minute. 12-0-1.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And again, going towards that Lincoln Sphere, it's not that far off.
Dire's
about
middle tower
halfway
is
to
under
it, Slayer. With the Invis rune as well. I think Yume just peeks out of that now, and the rotation can come through. But the blink forward onto what looks like Funnock. And Funnock going to be burnt down. The right clicks the Orchid. Vacuum, he's trying to get himself away, but it's not going to be in time as G once again secures the kill. He's going to be kicking up the Nightmare to the high ground, and it looks like the Pugna is going to survive at the cost of Yume. But the tier 2 tower might not be so lucky.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Batrider could find the lasso. The blink is just a little bit too short as Sven gets himself away. But Queen of Pain, is she looking for the cutoff? Blinks herself up onto the high ground. Can't see anyone coming around
Dire's
just
middle
yet.
Tower is under attack.
And now with the tier 2 tower in the mid lane being pressured, it looks like Vega, a 14k net worth lead, 21 to 5. There is the potential for a comeback on the side of M19, but it's really far away in the distance. They need to be getting the Sven to... Well, he's going for his BKB now, but they need to be getting so much farm on him. He's still hanging around third behind the Queen of Pain. The Queen of Pain got such a good start with Slayer hanging around, supporting her in the mid. And G just mopped up the kills against the Pugna. G finds the regen. Madden needs to back himself away. He is being hunted. Silent coming in. Got the Fiend's Grip available as well. It looks like the teams are stacking up. Everybody apart from Batrider is going to be here. And the smoke comes out. They are going to break that. They're going to see the Necrophos. The silence comes up, so he's not going to be able to get the Chain Frost away. And the Reaper's Scythe, and it's going to be Pikachu not going down just yet. Muriel, is he going to be able to get the Chain Frost off just before he can cast it? He dies. Now the Life Drain coming out, and against the Loha Dance. The Nightmare up, that Pikachu is going to be taken down, and it looks like the fight goes the way. The Vega, the stun just a little bit off the mark. Slayer, though, is going to be able to find Madden, and it looks like Funnick with the drag back as well from... The wall is dropped now, and it looks like the right click's coming out from Madden. He's going to be able to find the kill, not with that Scream of Pain Sonic Wave combo from the Queen of Pain. 4 heroes go down, and Yume sitting on the edge of the fissure. Looks like he's only just going to be able to get himself out. So now 25 to 5. 18k net worth lead. The Queen of Pain sitting about 5k above the Sven now as well. This is getting harder and harder for M19 to try and make a comeback.
I'll take that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Haste.
M19 still believe though, it's only 22 minutes in, so the game is far from over. Everybody's starting to get stronger. If we take a look at the hero levels though, Queen of Pain on 18, the closest on the side of... Oh, never mind, it looks like the Reaper Scythe. Is it going to be applied for this? Or are you just going to save it? Yeah, Reaper Scythe going to be using Pugna. Once again, Pikachu killed off.
Plagued me long enough.
That's 9 kills, 9 deaths, sorry. On Pikachu. He is not having a good time.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Dire trying to find whatever farm they can, even putting the pressure onto this tier 1 tower on the top lane. The fortification comes out. TP's coming back. Is this going to be an Echo Slam of a lifetime?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
The Fissure comes through, the Blink comes through from the Batrider as well, but the Vacuum back. And now with the TP and the Bane, it's going to be cancelled off by Madden. He's going to be able to get himself away. He does have the God Strength available. With that Fiend's Grip, he's not going to be able to cast it, and now the Smash comes through. So it looks like the Dire are going to be trying to run themselves away. Veil, the TP, but cancelled by the Fissure. Funnick, is he going to be able to get himself out? Nope. As G gets himself another kill. 14-0-5. Christ. Madden gonna try and turn this around maybe, but it's just too much damage. G. 15-0-5. Necrophos 8-0-6. And the Veil comes forward, the Reaper Scythe used as well. Echo Slam committed. And M19 just giving the good game, well played. As G picks up his...
Radiant victory.
It's his 16th kill. Involved in 23 of the 31 kills on the side of Vega. So, M19 versus Vega is going to go to the match 3. Both teams trying to fight for survival here. And with the Earthshaker just camping the mid lane, Pugna could not get anything off. So we are going to take a quick break, jump to game 3 as soon as it's up, but for now, I'm going to leave you with some music, maybe some adverts, and I'll see you on the other side.